Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Only 4 games left of the regular season. Let's see how the West is shaping up. Looking at the Lakers, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
When I look at the Lakers, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mobley and Allen control the paint for him. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Here's Tyson. 6 to shoot. Harden from outside. Fires in the triple.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
And here's Dončić. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now, here is James. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Here's James. Off target at the rim. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell. And he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Ayton. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to James. Kicks it to Dončić. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Harden scanning the floor. Allen a screen. And Cleveland another 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here is James. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. On the wing, Reeves. Harden against Dončić. The jumper from the wing, off target.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the pick. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, BA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
8, no good.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
For 3. Not going to go that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Reeves, the pass to Ayton. Now, here is James. Covered by Mobley. Pass to Dončić. Shoots over Harden. Dončić with the bucket. Dončić has got 5 now.
You guard against the drive of Luka Dončić, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Reeves with the ball. Checked by Mitchell. Dončić passes to Reeves. Here's James. Beyond the arc. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Here's Dončić. And he also played a big role in their last game with Washington. James outside. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Tyson with the bucket.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Reeves, the pass to James. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Harden. He has 6. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Heading to the court, a Laker girl.
He's checked in for Tyson. Let's see some of the numbers here for Evan Mobley.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 11. Dončić outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smart, a screen on Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Dončić. A good-looking shot from the wing. Dončić has got 7 points in the game. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Now, here is James. "19-footer. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last. The best thieves in the league. The steals leaders over the last month. Second, Luka Dončić. Fourth, Marcus Smart.
These two guys have made out like bandits over this past month. An impressive number of steals over that brief time frame.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Ayton, and Hachimura has subbed in for Smart. Pass to Harden. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Lakers trail by 11. Here's Reeves. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Hayes, the pass to Dončić. Shoots over Harden. Dončić, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Dončić outside. Out to James from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Harden, the pass to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Over Reeves. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 13. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Here's Dončić, covered by Merrill. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Merrill.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That's good from Dončić. Heading now into the final stages of the regular season. How excited are you for the playoffs, Doris?
BA, I absolutely cannot wait. This is always a long season, and there's a little bit of time left, but boy, can you feel the anticipation.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. LaRavia comes in for James, and it's Kennard in for Reeves. Dončić hits them both.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Dončić and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Now here's Merrill. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. Here's Harden. Hachimura with a rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Kennard finds Dončić. They set the pick. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different. Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
Merrill outside. Back to Harden. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you guys.
A tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Evan Mobley, and it's Strus in for Mitchell. Allen against Hayes. Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Kennard. No points so far. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the mid-range game remains an important shot to have in your arsenal. Luka Kennard makes it look easy.
Wade, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Kennard passes to Dončić.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shoots over Harden. And there's another one for the Lakers.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Now here's Merrill, defended by Kennard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Strus with it. Hachimura covering. Strus the pass to Wade. Sends it home from three-point land. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And so it's Dončić with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. This one for 3. No, 4 for 9 from the floor now. Dončić has got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Throws it up high. And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Hachimura. That one's wide left.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
And here's Merrill. The 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pass to Dončić. Stolen by Harden. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shoots. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Now here's Kennard, covered by Merrill. Now Kennard, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Dončić. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Dončić has got 13.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Cavaliers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Rui Hachimura, Luka Kennard out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
That one misses. Cleveland leading by 14. Allen with it. Hayes picks him up. Pass to Wade. Back to Schroeder. Allen with a screen on Reeves. Schroeder finds Allen. Clock is at 3. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And check out the NBA's top three-point shooters over the course of the past month. Well, you look at Strus. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Strus. Jacks up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
Kennard outside. And here's Reeves. Covered by Schroeder. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Allen with a screen on Reeves. Schroeder passes to Strus. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. Here's Strus. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Lakers trail by 15. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Oh, love that energy play Reeves delivers. Managing to take the shot while being fouled.
Take a break. Take a break.
Austin
2
Reeves
shots.
taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
Tyson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so Reeves nails both of them.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Merrill passes to Allen. Here's Tyson. Hachimura covering. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Kennard with it. He's picked up by Merrill. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Schroeder passes to Allen. Outside Strus. Here's Tyson. 9 points in his last outing. And here they come. Here's Kennard. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Allen. Now Merrill. Outside Strus. Now here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Allen with a screen on Reeves. Elbow shot. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
Reeves against Schroeder. Reeves, the pass to Laravia. Hayes with a screen on Strus. Hayes in the high post. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. James is checked in for Kennard. And Cleveland with a change here too. Harden, he's checked in for Schroeder.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
James against Harden. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Well, James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Buffkin comes in for James. Lakers trail by 10. Now here's Reeves. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. The shot misses. Great D that time from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Tyson with the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Reeves. Five to shoot. Laravia with a screen. Puts up a deep three. And James Harden pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Lakers trail by 14. Left side Reeves. Laravia outside. Pass to Buffkin. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Strus finds Harden. Merrill, right side. Here's Tyson. And the three off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Buffkin. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Rui Hachimura.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game now.
2 shots.
No good on that one. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. James comes in for LaRavia. Smart's checked in for Reeves. And Dončić has subbed in for Bufkin. Nance, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Strus. And he sinks the second. Smart with the ball. He's scoreless. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They still need this. They grab their own miss. From deep, here's Dončić. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Harden into the lane. And he makes it on the layup. Harden's got 17.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Lakers trail by 17. Dončić passes to Hachimura. Smart outside. And there's James from the arc. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Lakers coach JJ Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
And here's James. He has 6. Well, James Harden might not be winning MVPs or leading the league in scoring like he used to, Doris, but he can still help you win games.
Oh, B.A., he demonstrated that he can command an offense as the lead guard. He can either score it at a high level or he can make sure he's a facilitator for his team. There is no doubt he contributes to winning in a big way.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Cleveland also making some changes. Tomlin's checked in for Nance. And it's Strus in for Merrill. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Pass to Tomlin. Back to Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tyson. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. James deciding where to go with it. Now Ayton. Dončić outside. In the paint, Luka!
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Dončić.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lakers trail by 15. Smart passes to Ayton. Smart outside. And here's Dončić. Pass to LaRavia. Smart outside. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Offensive rebound. Ayton draws the double. And there's a 3-second violation. The 2K leaderboard featuring the best shooting team since the break. Los Angeles second.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issue getting the ball in the hoop.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen comes in for Tomlin. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Strus. Cleveland leading by 15. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Reeves. Back to Mobley. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Dončić. Dončić punches it home.
Here's the problem, folks. Luka Dončić is locked in offensively, and he's got a rhythm. You better look out.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Mitchell. Allen outside. Outside Harden. Pass to Tyson. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Lakers trail by 13. James passes to Smart. Here's Tyson. He has 6. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Harden. Got a piece of it, and they'll get another chance. Allen with a screen on Smart. Clock at 6. Harden. And it's Cleveland with another.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Dončić against Harden. Smart, a screen on Harden. Here's Dončić. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
.55 seconds left in the half. Outside Mitchell. Back to Harden. Outside for Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Tyson. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
James, a freight train coming.
Oh, over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
Mitchell against Reeves. Outside for Harden. Here's Tyson. 6 points for him. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tyson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is it's never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hey folks, let's get right to it. How about James Harden? He's having himself a game.
I tell you what, Harden doing James Harden things, shaking and baking, taking and making.
Man, that should be a new song, man. You like rhyming and diming. But that's what the beard's feared for, get it? The beard is feared, and the defense is really what? Seared and scared. Ooh, see how I did that?
Not as easy as it appeared. Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. And the Eastern Conference winner, Scotty Barnes.
It's been a combination of skill and determination for Scotty Barnes. Every night he's helping his team compete. And now looking to build on his momentum looking forward.
No reason why he can't.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 16. Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Cleveland, Tyson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. The Lakers with the ball. 17-point game. Pass to James. Back to Dončić. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Back to Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Smart looking around. Dončić on the wing. lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Mitchell against Reeves. Mobley, a screen on Reeves. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Dončić outside. Reeves with a screen on Harden. Back to Reeves. The shot is good. Dončić making the play.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Cleveland leading by 15. Now Harden. Give him 23. That one's good for 2. Harden's got 25 points.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
For the Lakers, Luka Dončić taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Cavaliers lead by 15. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Reeves. Pass to Smart. Six on the shot clock. James, a screen on Harden. With 1 on the clock. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Harden, the pass to Mobley. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Over Smart. Off the left rim and out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And here's Reeves outside. That one falls. Great setup by Dončić. Dončić has got his 5th assist in this one.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. And he lobs it up. That's tipped. Now here's Smart. No made baskets yet. Dončić with it. to the inside. Here's Reeves. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Mitchell.
And that's Reeves. I mean, he'll sneak in there and create offense.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less, Grant.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
That one's no good. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Lakers trail by 13. Dončić outside. Over Harden. A nice shot by Dončić. Dončić has got 23.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Left side Mitchell lets the 3 fly. Rebound the Lakers. And here's Reeves. Give him 8. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Reeves has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Mobley, a screen on Smart. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Now you've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. James, a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
16 feet out. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Allen's got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, Jared Allen showing you he's got the mid-range game in his arsenal. Pretty jumper.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad. Let them hear you. Please welcome to the floor, the Lakers high squad. Let them hear you.
Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Merrill's checked in. And so it's Dončić with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 13. Shoots over Harden. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Dončić has got 25 points in the game. Harden, the pass to Merrill. Now here's Mitchell. Takes a three. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2. Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Here's Merrill. Here's Harden. He takes it in. Hachimura with a rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Pass to Ayton. Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got 10.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Here's Harden. James with a steal. And here comes the break. On up the court. And Dončić the bucket on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Smart against Mitchell. From about 16, it's not going to go for him. Lakers trail by 7. Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
LeBron James always ready to sacrifice for the play. Absorbs the contact, draws the foul, gets the shot off.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And he's good on the second.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Harden against Dončić. And again, unable to change momentum here. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Hachimura. To the paint. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Mitchell misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's LaRavia. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
This is what makes him so dangerous. He's not just a shooter. Donovan Mitchell, adept at scoring in the paint.
Dončić against Harden. Hachimura with a screen on Harden. Oh, got a piece of it. LaRavia outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dončić. That one rolls around and rims out. Cleveland leading by 8. Left side, Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. Mobley on a screen. Harden, the pass to Mobley. Lets it go from the wing. Allen can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Dončić passes to James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Outside for Harden. Outside Mitchell. From deep. From outside. Mitchell is good.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Lakers trail by 11. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Dončić outside. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Dončić has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Boy, terrific individual effort. Almost single-handedly, this guy trying to keep them competitive.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Get down. Let's see what you got. Nice try. It's all good.
Reeves is checked in for LeBron. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for James Harden. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Schroeder with it. LaRavia covering. Schroeder passes to Merrill. Off the mark there with a three. Lakers trail by 8. Here's LaRavia. And the bucket is good. LaRavia's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
One minute left in the third. Schroeder passes to Allen. Outside Strus. Lays it up and banks it in. Strus has got 5.
Well, Max Strus, listen, we think of Max as a three-point shooter, but he's going to navigate to quality shots, and he gets a good look there.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Reeves. Covered by Merrill. They set a pick. Dončić passes to LaRavia. Clock at 6. And here's Dončić outside. Oh, Dončić! What do you expect?
Boy, after making 1-3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Pass to Merrill. Here's Wade. Now Strus. Hachimura outside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Cavaliers on top, up 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Reeves in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Hachimura with a screen on Harden. And here's Reeves outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Now Harden. Pass to Strus. From the line. Hachimura with a rebound. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Reeves. LaRavia with a screen. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 4 on the clock. And here's Reeves outside. That shot off. The Cavaliers lead by 5. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul of the game. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Number 32, Damian Wade.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Wade. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And here's LaRavia. Hayes with a screen on Strus to the middle. Hayes inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. The Cavs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Merrill outside. Lets it go from deep. On target from range. And now it's an 11-point Cleveland lead.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
To the inside. Here's Tyson. Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for Cleveland, Tyson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Dončić checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Lakers trail by 13. LaRavia outside. To win the run. Dončić, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
It's Merrill on the wing. Here's Tyson. He's covered by LaRavia. Driving to the basket. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Dončić outside. The Lakers with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Hachimura against Strus. No one near him. Good on the shot.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Dončić against Harden. Now here's Dončić. Tight defense on him. And a nice finish on the layup. Dončić has got 16 points here in the second half. And here comes Cleveland. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Harden, the pass to Strus. Merrill outside. There's a screen from behind the arc. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Lakers trail by 15. Pass to Hayes. Hachimura sets a screen. Dončić passes to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers.
Timeout, timeout.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Fantastic Lakers.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Strus. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Harden. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Merrill outside. And there's the screen. Here's Tyson. Hachimura covering. 6 to shoot. Allen with a screen on Dončić. Here's Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Mobley.
Well, that's just about continuing to work, right? Mobley draws that whistle all on his own.
Third team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Mobley, a top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Mitchell against Dončić. James, a screen on Mitchell. Inside, it's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition, here they come. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, you love the willingness of Mobley to absorb some bumps and bruises on his way to the cup.
Lakers trail by 17. Now here's Dončić. Shoots from the right block. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Allen. Five to shoot. Now Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Allen. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. James passes to Dončić. Over Mitchell. And there's Dončić. That's good. On the assist from James. 37 points for Luka Dončić. Allen against James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on LeBron James.
Boy, I like to see Jarrett Allen look to score, forces the defense to make contact.
Jarrett Allen, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen.
Boy, in the era of stretch bigs, guys that can go out to the three-point line and absolutely make shots, I love Jarrett Allen. He is an old-school center, folks.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Aiden, he's checked in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart comes in for LaRavia. And Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Jarrett Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Outside Strus. Back to Harden. Outside Mitchell. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Lakers trail by 17. Dončić finds Aiden. Back to Dončić. Inside. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James goes high in the air and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
The Cavaliers lead by 15. Harden, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Nifty move. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And so it's Dončić with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You can see Luka Dončić has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That's good from Dončić. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Both shots good from the strike. Cleveland leading by 15. Mobley outside. Pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Reeves. The three from Mitchell. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Dončić feeling it out a bit. Smart, a screen on Harden. Dončić against Harden. Dončić passes to Ayton. Now here's Allen. He's covered closely. Pass to Tyson. Back to Allen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Tyson. Launches a three. And Cleveland another three.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Lakers trail by 21. Dončić with it. Ayton, a screen on Harden. And here's Dončić outside. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Mitchell. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Laker girls, let's make some noise.
Our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Jared Allen.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Offensive board. That one drops for him. Dončić has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes the three. Allen inside. He's covered by Ayton. Another shot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
First personal foul.
Well, yes, the older generation about load management. they'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus, he's checked in for Mobley. Ellis comes in for Tyson. Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for James Harden. And here's Reeves. And there's a pick. James outside. Pass to Dončić. The three is up. That one's good from James on the assist from Dončić.
LeBron James has built his game well beyond the three-point line. You've got to check him everywhere.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Outside Schroeder. Allen outside. Schroeder against Dončić. Dončić with a block.
Oh, Dončić says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Yep, that one goes. And that's 15 points for Austin Reeves. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Allen. To the middle. James with a steal.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Jared Allen.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Allen. Hayes finds Hachimura. Kennard outside. The three is up. The Cavaliers pull it in. Now Schroeder. Pass to Strus. Merrill outside. Now Nance. Back to Merrill. From deep, Strus gets the three to fall.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hachimura. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura. One shot.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They have a 19-point lead. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
James, night in and night out, this team comes ready to perform. What does this win say about your collective focus?
we've had that same mentality all year long. You know, whether it's bad record teams or guys in and out the lineups, we just had a mindset all season that this year is going to be special. And so, you know, no matter who it is we play, we go out there and just try to compete at a high level and win as many games as we can.
It's about you, not the opponent. You got that right. Thanks, James.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jared Allen.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no